Namaste to all you cosmic souls and welcome to your reading today. Let us see what the twin flame reading starts with. The lovers. We have the lovers as the overall energy. There are clouds and there is a volcano. So there is a very intense phase that is going on right now. It's like taking the decision or making the decision, understanding how y'all are related, or is this the person for you? Okay, so that is the main energy that is going on here. What I see is that this is a definite twin flame or soulmate relationship. That is the only thing that has been coming in for quite a few days now. There is, so you all are making the decision. It's like you all are, becoming one mind, like understanding what is really going on, becoming one mind, to understand that you all are meant to be together. Like one way or the other, you all will end up together, and you all have figured that out. Okay. And now that you all know that, it's time for the plan. You're planning your next steps. You're trying to understand what kind of future you want and how exactly this is going to affect your future. Right? Because you're taking the action towards this. But along with that, you're also taking your emotion. So emotionally being completely drained, weakness, body weakness, feeling extremely tired, not able to move, that general weakness, because it's like take a break, like stop working for some time. And a lot of you may be even feeling completely, in your mind, very, very low, like unstable or confused. It's like you are walking forward, but your mind is still processing the walking. Like it's not able to yet understand that you are walking. And your constant work or your constant thinking, it's like a hammer in your head, a continuous thought. So until that releases, your body will continue to feel quite drained out, low, and low on energy basically. Please remember that nobody is taking out anything away from you. It's like nobody will come in your way if that's what you are worried about. Like this will process smoothly whatever your situation is. There will be no judgment. There will be complete understanding rather. Like a lot of freedom, a lot of freeness. There may be a big move or a big compromise that may have to be made. That is of course there, but along with that we have the energies of chances coming through. But one thing you need to understand is that you need to be open to the chances so that you can plant them, because otherwise what is the use of these chances, right? If you're not going to plant them, what are you using these chances for? You're not putting them to good use. You're not putting it in any direction. So what it is asking you to do is strengthen yourself and really, come to become a more open person, especially with yourself. Be open to yourself. Accept your fears. Accept how you're feeling. Accept your thoughts. Accept what you're going through. Accept where you are. And that is the only way that you can be yourself to you. So that you have that understanding and that knowing that yes, all is clear and this is it. And to come to the understanding, you need to take some time. You need to process your thoughts. So do that. But at the same time, work on being more of yourself. Let's see what the Cosmic Journey Oracle has to say for you today. There's quite a lot going on as such. For a lot of you, a new engagement or a marriage is coming close. It is manifesting into 3D, so continue to see your progress. And for some of you, there will be a new conversation that strikes up in your relationship if you are already in one. Every cycle is a higher opportunity. So you know what this is. What does this say? That each movement, each decision you're making, each thought you're having pushes you towards a new different cycle. So that whole cycle that you are going through is a higher opportunity, right? Because you've completed a lesson and you're moving towards the next lesson, and how that is going to affect you or move you forward. Memento mori, there might not be a someday. It's not that I will do it someday. I will do it when it is right. The moment is now. You've got to do it now. There's no, no, someday we'll understand. Someday we'll do it. We'll talk about it another day, someday. Something like that. So there's no someday. Every day is the someday. So make use of your feeling. Make use of the time that you have to take action. Because there's not a lot of action cards. It's more of understanding and a lot of pause. It's like you're actually healing from a lot, so you can be ready for this union, right? So the phoenix rises joyful into joyful abundance. So exactly. So right now you are burning and burning and burning, and a little bit later you will start to rise. And some of you could also already feel that rise in energy because it's already there. But it will happen, so give it time, okay, until you rise. Polish your mirror for perfect clarity. So that's exactly what we were talking about in the strength card, the number 8, that you need to polish your mirror, as in who are you to yourself. Like, be authentic to yourself. This is who I am. These are the kind of decisions that I want to make. This is what I want to do. And you're doing it because you want to do it. And that kind of defines your identity or your border, your boundary. Like, of course, you change, and that time the boundary changes. But you need to understand that, so you are more clear of the bigger picture. You are at the divine Y point, as in you are just moving up from here. Okay, and you're going to reach your goal, your destiny, your purpose. Whatever you are believing to move into, you will definitely reach there. There may be some struggles, but there will be light. Okay, listen in stillness. You meet your true self. So this whole reading is about first finding yourself, so you are ready for the union. Okay, this is like the last steps of the final test. There is a test. The universe keeps testing you at every stage. This is one of the final steps to move you towards union. Let's see if we have anything else that's coming up. Suppression. Okay, so as the full moon passed, we saw a lot of suppressed energies were coming through, right? So now there will be a release of this suppression, because a part of this union, what is happening here, is very possible for helping you release these suppressed emotions and allowing you to celebrate. Because this is a success. What you believe in is a success. The path that you are taking is a success. Okay, so believe in it and release any old conditioning. Keep your mind open to the new thoughts that are trying to come in, because when you move to union, you have thoughts for both of you, right? you are moving through this breakthrough. Just believe in yourself, because how you move through the breakthrough is completely your choice, because it is your adventure, it is your belief, and it is the way that you move in. Wait for this to ripe, wait for this to grow, wait for the understanding of the self to happen, and you could be sad or depressed, or just very very emotional, a lot of crying, and just not able to understand, or able to understand, just moving through it, kind of understanding it. Basically, yes, you are understanding the importance of boundary, importance of not being fully caged, but you're also free for some time. But there are certain boundaries that you have to put to yourself at every stage. This could make you be like, you could be quite exhausted, or you could be extremely energetic, but it will take again some time for that to pass. Either way. This is flowering, this is just growing. Okay, it's like you're thinking of all the things that could go wrong, I feel. So that is what is coming through. Your mind is freaking out, what is this union gonna make me do? Is it gonna happen? And if it does happen, what's gonna happen after that? Scared of making compromises. Let me tell you that it is much more than what you look at. It is, because whatever you are looking at, your mind is transforming it into a language that you understand, right? So whatever you see beyond the illusion that it is showing you, because there's so much more to just this. All right, so that is the end of the reading. I know this was a different kind of reading. This was whether you were the divine masculine or the divine feminine in this reading is for you, because you will understand who is in what stage. So I leave you to decide where the feminine energies and masculine energies are in today's reading, and we will continue the same format, the masculine and feminine separately, and separate energies from the next reading. Thank you so much for sharing your energy with me today. If you'd like a book or reading, you can find it on thecosmiccircle.live, and you can find a description box down below. Namaste.